Y'all playing that new God of War?
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Already the opening scene.
I had a feeling y'all niggas would be getting on that. That looks like the best game on PS5, yo.
It's like the only good story thing at the moment. At the moment, the crop is weak for PS5. It's kind of weak.
Do you get to play with his son?
Nah, that's like your sidekick. He's like your sidekick, basically, for now. Because I guess he's still in like training mode, I guess.
All right. Yeah. So let's get right into it, yo. You know, this past week, Mandy Rose, I know she probably fell off your radar a little bit because what's good, Fred?
What up?
She probably fell off your radar a little bit because she's been in NXT and she's actually been improving a lot, which is the crazy part. Like legitimately, like she was on NXT, kind of having a Roman Reigns type run. She held the title for like 413 days, and apparently now she wanted to have a successful OnlyFans career, and that messed up her wrestling bag. What do you think about this, man? Was it
OnlyFans or was it something different? Because I heard it was something different. Was it both?
It was both. It was something different, and I'm pretty sure she has an OnlyFans account too, from everything that's being said. But there's certainly other OnlyFans type spinoffs out there. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of different shit out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you think about this, man? Is WWE being too hard on her? Is this WWE being hypocritical because they used to let people pose in Playboy? What's this about, man?
I mean, that was 20 years ago.
Real talk, though. Yeah,
20 years ago. I mean,
the internet. That's the first thing they went to.
I mean, come on, man. The WWE has been clean cut, like all the other big corporations for like the last 15 years. I would probably say
maybe 18.
When did it start? Around 08?
Official, I would say 09.
09, right?
Slowly into that 09 point, yeah.
Right. So it's like they've had a no tolerance policy for a long time. Very, very long. I mean, like I hope that money is really, really, really wonderful because I don't expect you to. I don't know. Seriously, I don't expect you to be back over here.
Well, I'll say this. I mean, first,
it's not like she was a big name or something like that. If you was a big name, your chances would be really good. But I don't see her coming back.
Honest to God, I don't. I mean, I think they. It's obvious they did the right business decision. You're not going to be a publicly traded company with all these sponsorships on the line and have this person featured on television, even if it's NXT, and hold your title. It just isn't good business sense. So that's the obvious move right there. But as far as the trajectory of her career, she was honestly getting better. She was proven that she wasn't just the pretty face that was in that Otis storyline, being his sympathy love crush. She actually got a lot better and more aggressive in the ring. She had a faction that she was leading called Toxic Attraction. That's great, because everybody overuses the word toxic. So I saw the marketability they were going for there, and her gimmick was kind of a sex symbol gimmick, which is not that common in this era. She wasn't afraid to, play into that role, but it's clear that she was living the gimmick, a little too far by these photos. Based off the reports, it sounds like, they were okay with her having this account, but once it got to the point of nudity, that's when they were like, yo, you got to stop.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's when it got too far. And it sounds like she was just like, nah, I'm going to do my own thing because it's making me the bread. And I don't know if it was worth your long-term bread through the WWE platform. But, I will say this. I did see the footage and the photos for for research purposes, like Jiraiya for Naruto, the research, and man, he damn near showed everything but in between. Like we saw everything else.
Yeah.
Not to be. He went hard. That sounds to me like someone that was prepared to, lose it all. I don't think she was sweating it. But call me crazy. I see them willing to bring her back after this blows over. Honestly,
nah.
I see them bringing her back.
I don't think so. You bring her back, that's the first image that's gonna pop in everybody's head. Why would they want that?
But
because this is now what they know her for, Dave. This is what you got to factor in. This is now what the audience is gonna know you for. It's not like your career was stellar.
But call me crazy. No, you're right. You're right. She was on the rise, but it's not like she had a Hall of Fame career.
You were back in the minor leagues at the end of the day.
Yeah. Without question, I'm not saying she had a Hall of Fame career, but her stock was solid. She was a good company woman before all of this. I couldn't see her coming back. And let's be honest, man. Paige, when Paige's sex tape leaked, they didn't fire her. They kept her for a good long. They kept her for a good long 2-3 years, and then they fired her. I don't think WWE's bugging because necessarily that she was naked. I can never forgive it. I think it's because she showed no intention of trying to stop it. She's not trying to stop posting.
Which means you're heading towards that porn direction, Dave. You're heading towards that porn direction. And that means,
you're taking it too far. Taking it too far. Come on.
They can no longer trust you. Simple as that.
The porn direction.
If you have no intentions of stopping, that means you want to grow. This is the career you want to grow in. And what other direction do you head in, Dave? Eventually, you're gonna find a partner to shoot things with, and eventually you're gonna do it with, whoever you're dealing with. You're heading towards that direction. That's where the big. She was already doing
a little with her boyfriend.
Exactly.
She wasn't like sleeping with him, but she was doing like, sexy shit on him, twerking on him and shit like that.
Exactly my point, Dave. And how do you increase your money in that scheme? Now you're gonna have to actually head towards that direction. And the thing is, you did not have a Paige type of career, Dave. Let's not compare this. Paige built up.
I think Paige's career is a little overhyped, but that I don't want to get away from the point here.
She was legit for a long time.
Paige did have a better career. I'll be straight up.
She was legit,
but Paige isn't some world beater.
Was she not legit?
Paige is not a world beater.
But she was legit though. She was a legit contender for like a 3-4 year.
She was a legit contender. She was. I admit it.
Mandy Rose is far from that. Far. But
all I'm saying is I think WWE showed that they would forgive nudity if you stop. If it's like a random incident. And I think this does qualify as a random incident. Let's be honest. That's not why they didn't bring China back. They didn't bring China back because
why didn't they bring her back?
She was hard to work with, and that's Triple H's ex. That's why they didn't bring her back.
Nobody cared about that ex stuff.
A lot of people felt that she was hard to work with.
Yeah, but that was Dave.
That's not why they didn't bring
back.
Seth Rollins got dick pics that someone. Seth Rollins got dick pics that leaked.
It wasn't him,
bro.
It wasn't him.
I know. And to be fair to Mandy Rose, she didn't put it out there. Someone, she had it hidden behind a paywall, and someone screenshotted it and exposed her.
But that's not the thing, Gabe. That's not the thing. The problem is, you got in the meeting and said, "I'm going to keep putting my naked body on there."
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the issue. If you're gonna actually explore this as something to do, that's the problem. Seth Rollins ain't gonna just go around showing his dick. He's not gonna just go around showing his.
I agree.
Come on now, Dave. And not only that, Seth Rollins is a Hall of Famer. We're talking about a guy on a Hall of Fame trajectory right now.
Oh yeah, he's a lock. He's a law.
I'll forgive you any day because I know if I drop you in my show, you improve it. We don't know this about you, Mandy. You're good riddance.
I think she'll be back.
No, I don't think so.
She'll be back.
I don't think so.
I really do.
I don't think so, man.
I think so. Eventually.
Not everybody's worth it. That's one thing WWE realizes. Not everybody's worth it. Not everybody's worth the headache. There's a reason they didn't bring China back. I'm telling you.
It wasn't just that, bro.
It was
China's the, with all due respect to her, makes you rest in peace. She was the most extreme version. She really did make it her career for a little while.
Exactly.
You know,
if Mandy Rose,
like full on intercourse, that's a little different, man. She's not having intercourse. It was just pics and videos,
But like I said, the fact that you didn't want to stop after they asked you nicely to stop,
yeah, it's not going to work.
You might be heading towards that direction too. Why don't you want to stop? Think about it.
She was going to do it. She would have did it already, man.
I don't know what's up with these new divas, man. They all got something wrong with them. You're messing up a good gig here. It's a good gig.
We're really in the OnlyFans era, bro. We really got to be okay with seeing nakedness everywhere without it, like it's nothing.
But you already have a good gig. I can understand if you're somebody who's struggling.
Right. If you're just the regular, woman that's fighting to make ends meet or something.
Yeah, if you're going bouncing from a bunch of low end jobs or something like that, I understand it at that point, but you already got a good gig where you can potentially make millions.
Yeah, best of luck. But the GOAT came back. I wasn't even expecting them to fight on free television, but I'll take it. Cena and Owens versus Roman and Sammy. Do you find this to just be just a tune-up, or do you think this is gonna foreshadow what Cena's Royal Rumble or WrestleMania program, but potentially might be?
No, it's a tune-up.
You think just a tune-up?
Yeah, Cena's not gonna be involved with Roman for WrestleMania season. No,
I don't believe he is, but I do think a part of it is, it's just a tune-up to kind of break him in and get him the juices flowing. And I also think to some degree, it's if we don't get Rock, if we don't do Cody, we'll at least still have the seeds have planted where reignited to some degree why Cena and Roman have a beef. I do think it's a plan C. I do feel that way. I really do. If I had to rank them, I would think their ideal is Rock, Cody, then a Cena emergency. And I think this is kind of a clever way to keep them involved. But no, I definitely don't expect his opponent to be Roman. But I like the use of him. It's a clever way to use him.
I think you skip steps. I would put Lashley in a higher rank than Cena for contenders.
Yeah, but I would personally, but I don't think the company is. That's my problem.
I think so. I think the company is.
I don't think the company is.
You sure? Why not? I think
I don't get the sense the company is.
I think, listen.
I don't know if you peeped. I don't know if you peeped, but you probably didn't because you were busy. But bro, they look like they're hinting at the Hurt Business tonight because the Bloodline was attacking everybody on Raw, like wrecking everyone backstage, and then Adam Pearce popped up talking about Lashley, and an MVP popped up, and he was like, "Speaking of Lashley." He was about to have something to say, and Pierce cut him off. And then they had to go check up on some more people that got attacked. And Shelton and Cedric were two of the people. I have a feeling they might be foreshadowing Bloodline Hurt Business. I don't know when, but I have a feeling if they're smart, let's hope so. But MVP's talking about Lashley again. It looks like it.
Listen, I think that's why not go in that direction. Again, if you don't get your hands on something like Rock, and you don't get your hands on something like let's say Cody, like let's say if you're not gonna put Cody in that spot, Lashley's literally your only other WrestleMania main event caliber type of option. To be honest with
agree.
you, if you can, especially if you can bring back the Hurt Business and have them in this corner, now you got the Bloodline of Roman's corner. That's a hell of a main event.
No, that if you really look at it, it makes so much sense in so much way because of the cruise.
I don't think and that's where I'm going there. I don't think the Cena thing would make any sense.
Yeah. I think Cena is just a safety net. Like,
no,
yo, if we wanted to randomly if we felt like he was the biggest option left, we could plug him in because, you know, he lost to Roman at SummerSlam last year and you know, he has his history and why is he randomly deciding to come in this tag match just at Roman's expense? I think that's why I think he's like a safety net.
Yeah, because it's something to get himself his gears going for whatever he's doing later. Because you know he's probably gonna fight some type of like, you know, middle of the tier talent later, some younger buck that he has to keep up with. So he's gonna have to do these little tag team type things because you look at him, you could tell he's not in the Cena form anymore.
Yeah, this dude's always body shaming my man, bro. Look at him. You see him in Peacemaker? He's shredded. He lost that weight.
That's camera shredded, though. That's camera shredded. You see him in wrestling, he's not that no more.
Oh, that's camera shredded. That's camera shredded. He's shredded in Peacemaker.
Like he's not in that form. He's not in that form no more, Dave. He's not in that form no more. It's okay to get old, bro. John Cena's old now. It's all right to get old.
David, you can't be sticking up for that. He's like 40 years old.
Yo, his old is still in great shape. That's all I'm saying.
He's acting like he's LeBron, dog. Come on.
Yo, his old's in great shape.
It's all right to get old.
Come on.
You know?
It is. I accept it.
Come on.
What would you rather see? Cena Gunther or Lesnar Gunther?
Lesnar. At least you could still.
I think I might rather see Lesnar Gunther too.
At least you can still see you shredded.
They match up better.
He looks mad washed up, dog.
Because I feel like Gunther is a high candidate for Cena too, low key.
Dang, I mean, probably I'll probably go with Cena because Lesnar's more in main event form. You know, it's Lesnar. I don't think Lesnar's ever came back here and fought a mid-carder. I don't think that's ever happened. Cena's willing to do that. Lesnar's not usually willing to do these type of things.
Well, I don't think Lesnar would. I mean, he could. I wouldn't be shocked. But I don't think he would shut down fighting Gunther. I don't think he would. I really don't.
I don't think he would either. But they would, like I said, they would have to start putting some real gears on him.
I think Brock's at a point in his career where he's worked with everybody that he might his new role might be. Let's fight the hottest up and comer and see what I could take him. That just might be where he's at. You can't fight. You can't you go rewind and fight reruns. So this might be it. You know, fight the Gunthers that when they get right. You know, fight the theories when they get right. You know, like I don't see anything wrong with that. I do think him and Brock Lesnar are capable. It's not, but he can't fight Roman Reigns. He can't fight Seth. You know, he can fight guys like Kevin Owens. You know, but again, like I think right now Gunther's more promising than anybody else on the roster to be in that environment. So I don't know. I think Brock would get. I think right now I do. As much as John Cena's the GOAT, I think Brock and Gunther would have a better match right now. I think they would have the better, more interesting match. Cena, you know he's gonna lose.
All right, but
Lesnar might. There might the cool thing would be like, I know Lesnar always has a chance of winning, but Gunther might pull the upset, as the new big man. I like that dynamic.
I mean, again. I'm not saying this is something Lesnar would dismiss, because if you can get his gears going the right way, it works. It could work because he already has the size and the attributes in that image factor. He already has that, so it could work. But again, from here to WrestleMania, you got to start making this dude look, serious. You really do. Like, you got to start, putting that steam up to him in order for Lesnar to actually, put him over and for it to look, good.
No, I agree.
Cena's always willing to do the put over job. He's been like this for the last 8 years.
No, I agree, but I think Cena. I think Cena's the best opponent. It might be somebody else. I think he could pull it off with Gunther, but I feel like Brock Gunther just feels right. It feels right, and I do agree. It does feel right.
Yeah,
but I do agree he needs the booking to back it up. But so far, the booking's been damn near perfect. So it would take something crazy to screw him up. The booking's been perfect.
Yeah, I'm just going by who at the moment who's more seasoned at doing these type of jobs. Cena's the more seasoned guy at putting people over. Brock doesn't do that. It's not his job. It's never been his job.
Brock puts people over more than you think.
It's not really a put over though. It's more
he put over mad people than he technically supposed to.
That's not
be real.
Brock loses.
He puts over Seth. He put over Roman.
You're talking about guys on Hall of Fame trajectories, though, David. You're talking about guys on Hall of Fame trajectories already. That's what these guys are. Like
you mean rising stars?
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't put over rising stars.
When has it ever happened?
You didn't say that. You didn't specify.
But that's the thing. You can't count losing to another ready main event elite guy as a put over. That's not a put over. Really? That's not a put over. Losing to Roman's not a put over.
So losing to a rising star's the put over?
That's the put over job. Taking somebody who's not there.
I agree with that.
Taking someone who's not there yet and giving them his big win and making them look like someone new.
I agree with that. All right.
Lesnar's never did that in his life.
Specifying. I agree with that. But let's not act like we don't see where Gunther's going, though. We know where he's headed with this, dog. He's one of those dudes. I have no question about it. Like, let's not. He's one of them ones, bro. That's just, he gets it. He understands who he is. He understands the character's assignment. He understands how to present this as a physical, contest. He understands a lot of things, but you're absolutely right. He hasn't established himself like none of the guys I named, not even close.
And that's the only reason why I'm picking Cena, because Cena has always been willing to just lose to people like that.
Don't you think Cena and potentially, I don't know, I'm just freestyling here, but don't you think a potential of a Cena, Cody, Cena, Austin Theory might fit a little better though? That's where. But to be honest with you, as much as I love Theory, I don't feel like he's built up. He's doing good, but he hasn't built up enough to face even this version of Cena. Don't you feel that way? He needs a little more clout under him, like a little bit more.
Yeah, especially after that.
He might be a year away from that.
Especially after that Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
I think that's
So it would feel a little bit rushed.
But my problem with Cody is they're both too hero like right now, bro. They're both two of the same. Cody and Cena. They're both They're both too hero-like right now.
Who's too hero-like right now?
Cody and Cena. They're two of the same thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that though. That's like two Gokus and two Narutos is trying to go at each other.
They're both two of the same. Like they're both doing the
they're
same.
They're cookie cutter American good guys.
Yeah, like I don't know if I would like that.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that.
So he might have to just do the put over job for someone like Theory or Gunther. He might have to, because those guys are legit.
I don't know.
They're legit bad people right now. They're legit bad guys.
Would you dislike? I know we've seen it before, but I'm just putting it out there because we haven't seen it in over a decade. Would you dislike a one last time Edge versus Cena?
Again, it's the same problem. Edge would have to be the
Yeah, he said it's
the same issue.
He'd have to be the rated R.
You say Edge would have to turn.
He would have to in order for it to be interesting.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? He might have to turn him.
But now you're making him look stupid. He was just bad 3 months ago.
Wow. Did they not do that? Did they not do that with Big Show all the time?
But that was a Big Show. That was a Big Show thing.
Made it work.
But that was his thing.
There's no kind of flip between babyface and heel a lot.
Not that quick. Come on.
Bro, Kurt even said it on his show. He felt like he flip-flopped a lot, yo.
He did, but it wasn't that quick. He would go through at least good stretches being one way. It wouldn't be that quick.
It's been a while since he's been good.
Come on, what are you talking about? That was like 4 months ago.
I think him and Cena could pull off a baby versus baby.
Nah, I don't think so.
Because they've never done that.
It's not. It wouldn't look good, bro. Where's the motive? Where's the juice to the story? What would
Cena versus Mac?
You're naming another guy with the same problem.
Nah, you're right. Cena versus Mac, it would be a clash. It'd be a clash, yo.
You got to give him some.
He needs a real traditional bad guy.
Yeah, you got to get him somebody who can lean over that way easily. You know what I mean? Maybe if Randy Orton gets cleared.
No, I wouldn't want to see Orton, yo.
Why not? If you want to talk about
Orton was a mega good guy last time when he was here. He's not going to be bad.
But he hasn't been here in months, David. That's the difference. He hasn't been here in months.
The crowd doesn't want to boo Randy.
Oh, come on.
Not right now.
Stop it. Randy Orton could easily come back and get booed. Easily. He's done it time and time again. Like, come on.
I would rather see if they were to do some type of legend versus legend, I would have rather seen Edge than face Cena because it's been a long time.
I don't mind Edge, but you gotta like I said.
How about this? Sami Zayn versus Cena.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
He said not at all.
I like what Sami Zayn's been doing, but he's not big enough for this.
He said not at all.
He's not big. He's not big enough for that.
Sami Zayn's not better than Austin Theory in them, but technically,
yeah. But Austin Theory's fresh.
He is fresh.
Austin Theory. The goal is to get him to another level, bro. Because at the end of the day, his ceiling is way higher than Sami Zayn's.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. His ceiling's way higher.
The goal is to try to boost him as much as you can. Sami Zayn, he at this point, this is the best we're gonna get.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't hate that match, but yeah, it might not be believable enough. Karrion Kross, I think that's a perfect traditional bad guy.
Now we're talking.
He's the one. He's the real one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
now
like the feeling of that. It's like Super Cena versus the Dark Doomsday guy.
Now we're talking because now, now he can. Now Cena will have something to chase after. If this guy, let's say he comes and he cheap shots him or something, or he interrupts him disrespectfully or something like that. Now it could be set up perfectly. But we can't do this. This clean good guy versus clean good guy.
Yeah.
Not at WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania, for the most part, you can't. It's all right if you have one, but you can't have many matches where you clash good guy, because you're gonna split the crowd and you're gonna make someone have to be a heel. So you can't do that.
Unless it's like two mega.
Unless it's like a The Rock versus Cena, like
if it's like something like that, then yeah, or a Hogan or something.
Yo, I don't know if you heard, but the Wall Street Journal put out a report that Vince McMahon is telling people that he's close with that he's gonna try to fight his way back.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Yesterday, actually. Yeah, didn't I tell you that?
Did not tell. Yo, I knew this dude was gonna say that. Nah, you might be onto something.
Didn't I tell you?
But word is that
they tried to put some weak ass documentary on them, thinking it was gonna.
Word on the streets is Chip Hunter, Nick Khan, and Stephanie are not trying to move. They're trying to keep things as is. But
they don't have to move. They don't have to.
But word on the streets is that he might like cause a fight, a scene in court if he has to. Like they say but they didn't say those exact words in the report, but they saying he will make some noise about it. Essentially, he would make a scene if he has to. So
it's mine.
Yeah. It's mine.
It's mine.
Nah, for real though.
It's mine.
Nah, you gotta be honest though. You gotta be honest. It is his, but is that best for business? I don't know.
I think so.
Why do you think so?
Let's work as a team again, bro. Let's work as a team again, bro. At the end of the day,
yo, you really don't think Vince did some irresponsible shit in the middle of this, man?
What did he do? You guys got to explain to me what he really did here.
He taking company funds for personal sexual uses. Come on, man.
We don't know what the reason's for, Dave. We do know.
Where's your personal money?
What do you mean? It's here in the business. I put everything I got into this shit. You tell me I can't take something and put it back? What the fuck? Like, what we we don't know what the reason.
It's late. Nah, yo, you
could have went and bought a TV thing. I could have went and bought a new TV.
Come on, Sammy. He took money. Listen, I'm not trying to make this just as this show Law and Order, but he took money.
Right.
Out of the
what was it for? Do we know what it was for? We don't know what it was for.
To keep women quiet.
We don't know that, David. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Listen, a lot is being said, but honestly, my personal opinion is that it's not hard to believe that he paid her to shut up and keep a non-disclosure. It's not that far-fetched, but at the end of the day, man, I do, you can't tell me you don't see more looseness in the product overall since he's gone. I'll say that there's a lot more looseness. There's a lot more sink or swim. We're getting to see who could really perform without
There's
safety
still a lot of
little more.
Too, though. They still using a lot of Vince's formula.
No, a little bit, but it's a lot less. It really is.
It's less. I agree. It's less. It's less, but
like most people you see on TV could fight and are serious.
Listen, Vince is a negotiator, Dave. It's my shit. You guys can keep doing what you're doing, but you're gonna let me in. You're gonna break me off, bro. You're not gonna tell me I can't come back to my shit, David. It's my shit.
So what do you want? So how about this? Vince gets to come back, but he's like a producer or a writer.
Yeah,
something like that.
I think why not?
I don't think Vince should come back. I think it would be bad for business if Vince is in charge 1,000% again. It should not be 1,000%.
I agree with that because I feel like I definitely feel like
it should not be 1,000%.
I agree with that. I'm gonna agree with you on that because I feel like he's definitely too old to be doing this A to Z all over again. I definitely feel like he's too old for that. Let these guys do exactly what they're doing, but get in there and give them your marketing input, give them your promoting skills, your negotiation skills. Because at the end of the day, he's still the best in all those categories, bro.
Yeah.
He's still the best, bro.
He's
still the best at taking something and amplifying
I will say this. Yeah. I was about to say that. Damn, you took the words right out of my mouth. That
he's still the best.
Is the best at when he knows the top guy main event talent is there. That he's the best at blowing it up and making it global, and making it marketable, making it cool. He's the best character amplifier. He really is the best larger than life character amplifier.
And I will say, WWE needs some of that right now. They need some of that.
Yeah, they need some amplifying characters.
That's why the main event is getting a little flimsy because there's not enough guys.
I will say this. One critique I have about Triple H since running it is I feel like Triple H doesn't try to amplify as hard as Vince does. Triple H tries to spread the wealth. You know, Vince's basketball system is like
not everybody needs the ball.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. I think I think what people are glossing over with Hunter, I think Hunter kind of has a system where everybody gets to touch the rock. Whereas Vince is like, I know my go-to guys and I'm going to amplify them and then I'm going to bring up the next crop. I feel like Triple H is trying to spread the rock to be kind. Don't you feel that to some degree with
he's doing it intentionally, David, because he knows everybody was talking all this trash about Vince. He doesn't want to go in and get the same type of heat. He's not.
You're right.
Unexperienced seat, David. Vince McMahon knows people going to talk. Go ahead, talk. It's my shit. You gonna like my shit, whether you like it or not. To hell with these people.
To hell with these people.
yeah. This dude doesn't like when this dude listens to. So you want Triple H to not listen to nobody?
Dave, a lot of times it works.
No, it does. It works sometimes.
You can't just listen to all these social media fans and all these fans out here, but they're gonna drive your head crazy, bro. Because they really don't know what they want.
Nah, for real.
We gotta call a spade, bro. You trying to keep all these Johnny Gargano type of talents included and all these. Come on, man. They don't need the ball, bro. Let them get in where they can fit in.
Right. I think that Vince's mentality is let me amplify who I know.
Vince would give that dude 5 minutes of his time, David.
I'll say this. Do you think if Vince was in charge, Theory would be in a better place?
Absolutely. He would have never lost that briefcase. He would still have that briefcase. He wouldn't.
That's a debate.
No, it's not a debate. It's not a debate, Dave.
No, I agree with you.
He was doing Theory.
Nah, he believed in them hard. He was amplifying them a little more. Yeah.
He was making sure that dude was getting spotlight week to week. He was making sure he was integrated with main event guys. And he would have still had that briefcase, David. He would have still had it. And most likely, he would have ended up cashing it in on somebody like Roman. So he could become a new guy.
That's
the thing.
Triple H, though.
Who's Triple H's main focus? Who's Triple H gonna make his guy?
Yeah. That's a fair question.
Doesn't even know.
Is it? Well, don't you think we gotta wait for Cody at least on the good guy side of things?
Cody can't be no face of the company.
Cody's capable, man.
No, he's not. He's already old.
No, I'm talking about if we're talking white meat baby face.
He ain't no face of the company.
He's 30. I think Cody's only 30. I think he's 35, bro. He's still young, wrestling young.
You ain't gonna be no face of the company at 35, Dave.
Yeah,
non-WWE. Non-WWE. What are you talking about? Maybe back in the territory times. What are you talking about right now, Dave?
Come on.
Cena was in his 20s. Rock was in his 20s.
Nah, you're right.
Austin was in his late 20s.
I don't think Hogan was.
Territory times.
He's not. He was part of the territory times. He was a small part of it.
That was the territory era still when Hogan was doing his thing.
That was when the territory era merged.
All of them are old.
So what do you think Triple H's biggest creative flaw's been?
It like I said, he's not. I think he's trying to please these people too much, David. That's what I feel like it is, bro. He's trying to please these people, bro.
I do think he's doing that with featuring guys like Johnny Gargano. Yo, I don't like him.
A few of these people, bro. A few of these people.
I don't understand. Yeah, a few.
Like
Johnny Gargano. Who else is someone I think?
This is the thing, right, Dave?
I'm sorry, Dakota Kai with Bailey's crew. I don't.
That's
another
one. That's another one. The Finn Balor's crew. Finn Balor's crew.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Finn Balor's crew was Vince's creation, technically, though.
It was. But he should have scrapped it. He should have just scrapped it.
He did. He should have scrapped it.
And that's the thing. A lot of it, they saying a lot of these things. Oh, we have more freedom back there. There's not as much people breathing down our neck back there, right? That's what they like to use, right? But Dave, look at the show right now, Dave. Look at the characters of the show. Is it better when they're more in charge of their characters? Is it really better? Is that really a better system, David? I don't like a lot of these people say this, but it's not true. It's really not true, bro. Look at the history of the game, Dave. The best ever. This guy was giving you character development, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. They like to talk about, he was missing a lot. Everybody misses a lot, bro. You're gonna miss on character.
It's part of the game.
It's part of the business. But look what happened. Look at Bray Wyatt right now.
Why do you dislike what Bray's doing, dog? I'm entertained. I really am.
Dave, I'm using it as an example, Dave. Is this a better character than the Swamp character or the Fiend?
No.
Character development.
But I think we should give it more time.
Man, what are we talking about? It's
not better. What
are we talking about?
Nah, we should give it a little more time.
We gave it.
Can we let him have a match?
we gave you more than a month, bro. You didn't wow us. You didn't wow us one time, bro.
You didn't see that segment, bro?
That was Uncle Howdy, dog.
Uncle Howdy. Yo, word on the streets is Uncle Howdy's is his brother, Bo Dallas. And he's about to start like a.
You give it this guy,
yeah. Yo, you gotta believe.
You're giving that guy a job again. Really?
Bro,
really?
That was his brother, bro. He put his brother on, bro.
Come on, man. They like to talk about the Vince formula. It works. It shows you time and time and time again. It works. It works, bro. It works.
Yo, it'd be bad funny if he comes back, though. That would be bad funny. I think he
is. You really don't think he is? You really think he's not?
I think it's going to be a fight.
But who's going to win?
It's going to be a fight.
Vince is gonna win, bro. I still have majority of the shares, bro. It's mine,
bro.
It's mine, David. It's mine. I'm letting you guys do this right now. To be realistic, he could have sat